asleep amidst the trees. Bats all a-swaying in the breeze. But when soul lies anxious, wide awake, fearing all manner of ghouls, hags, and wraiths.
Hey guys, well we're live. As you can see, we're playing The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, and this is Jack, and we're gonna have a good time. I hope.
The Wild Hunt could be defeated with exceptionally
to it.
powerful magic, so Triss and Yen set out to reconvene the Lodge of Sorceresses. Avallac'h too began to lay plans of his own. The elven sage decided to erode the King of the Hunt support in his own realm. With Geralt in tow, he ventured through other worlds to the city of Tirnalia. There they found...
Alright, so we are in Fairyland. We've got to find the 3 magic beans.
Watch out! Pixies! I shall butcher you!
Stench.
Yeesh.
Hey!
Little tiny houses.
Oh, the 3 little pigs' homes. You know the story, don't you? Who's afraid of the big bad wolf?
Looks like Big Bad's already blown down the houses of straw and sticks. Brick's the only one left.
We should look inside. Remember Joss's words?
One being lies out in the open, guarded by 3 nobodies. Yeah, could be it.
Stop prodding me and find the beans.
Rat bastard!
Harlot, red, vandal, get him!
That's funny, I blew that out.
Bastard.
Oh, Pumbotch, they didn't like that!
Oh my god, they're strong.
Oh, the 3 little pigs' homes. You know the story, don't you? Who's afraid of the big bad wolf?
Looks like Big Bad's already blown down the houses of straw and sticks. Brick's the only one left.
We should look inside. Remember Joss's words?
One being lies out in the open, guarded by 3 nobodies. Yeah, could be it.
Harlot, red, vandal,
Ugh,
get him!
ugly and fierce! Oh, Pumbotch, they didn't like that!
I like that silver.
I shall butcher you!
Why is full moon where Swallow should be? because I can't. Okay, yeah. Can't edit. No, I have swallow. Nasty little hobbitsies, yes.
Oh, the Three Little Pigs, Holmes. Oh, you know the story, don't?
How's it going, Husky?
Who's afraid of the big bad wolf?
Big bad wolf. Big bad
Looks like
wolf.
Big Bad's already blown down the houses of straw and sticks. Rick's the only one left.
We should look inside. Remember Joss's words?
One being lies out in the open, guarded by 3 nobodies. Stench.
Oh, Pumboch, they didn't like that.
Holy shit. Shit. Hi, Piper. Shows up. One pig down. And these pigs are tough.
You like that silver?
Gotcha.
Stop prodding me and find the beans.
I'm getting the magic dust right now. Hold on. Is that big bad wolf around? Maybe she can help you. Yeah. Got the bean.
The Big Bad Witcher huffed and puffed, and look, got a bean.
It cannot be.
What cannot be?
You actually have a sense of humor.
Why so shocked?
Well, when you arrived, all you did was pout and mumble things in that graphily monotone. And now this. A jest. And a good one at that. But here we are chatting away when there's work to do. We must keep looking.
Yep. Gotta keep looking.
So,
3 bears.
you like it here?
No, got a problem with magic in general. Illusions, portals, all that. Don't trust any of it.
A bow of old-fashioned tastes, eh? I like that.
She's starting to get the hots to me, I think. You coming?
Doesn't seem to be at home.
Duck, duck, goose. What a new quest.
A feather, broken. There was a fight. A feather, broken.
That's one
There was a
bean,
fight.
Good
A
work.
feather, broken. There was a fight. Goose feathers. Must have been flapping its wings. Or did it just get plucked?
Watch out! Pixies! I shall butcher you! Rat
Hey, there, in the trees. Some kind of camp? I shall butcher you!
ours! The golden eggs as well!
Not bad.
You mean to crop?
But why keep her in a cage? Eggs from free-range birds are so much better. Oh well, where's the key?
Here it is. Got it. Good thing you posted that notice. Never would have found you otherwise.
A golden egg, nice.
Oh look, she laid a golden egg for you.
If only all my employers were that generous. Would have preferred a magic bean, but not about to complain.
I'm getting a vibe from her, yeah. Ditto.
Did you really travel all the way here for a convent?
Nature of the job.
I don't believe it. You must have had another reason.
Well, spent a few idyllic months in Beauclair some time past. What did you want to come back, Henrietta?
Do you jest? I adored her. My darling little sis. So adorable. So sweet. Yet when they banished me from the palace, she didn't so much as peek out of the window.
She might not have known. Maybe just couldn't.
And could she also not grant me amnesty once she was crowned? Please.
Hello? Can we talk?
Schwumbroch, my head! Damn it all! I swear that was the last time I drank with Redbeard. Oh, Sienna, a bloody long time it's been. You've changed.
Whereas you, not at all, big bad wolf. Though it seems you've started running with the wrong crowd.
And who should I run with, eh? Thumbelina? One shot and she's under the table. But, what brings you?
You could always have a drink with us.
Oh, what now? Not on your life. I can barely stand, I'm so hungover.
By the way,
You know what they say about the hair of the dog?
Okay,
Out
thank
of
you.
the question. And why must you drink? Do you wish to drown some sorrow?
Let me fix that. The thing's hanging on me. Okay. That is... Come on, stop hanging. I'm trying here. Okay, how's that? Is that better?
I don't mean to pry, but you don't look much like a young duchess to me.
They stripped me of my title and birthright, then banished me. A family spat, let's say.
Looking for the magic beans.
Listen, looking for magic beans. Seen any?
I was given one for safekeeping, but...
Where is it? Talk!
Shh, not so loud.
Oh, I can be much louder than this. And
Much
resort
better?
to other
Good.
means of persuasion.
Right there, the threats. Sienna to a T. Listen, I exist to restage a fairy tale. If you want to play at it, I'll be happy to oblige. But it won't be easy. The thing is, Little Red Riding Hoods popped her clogs.
What?
1,000
Get
times
out
I
of
got
the
my
way,
gun open
human.
and filled it full of rocks and drowned me in the river. So once you stopped coming, I decided to repay the little imp for all her loving labor. Who now at the bottom of the well, she and the hunter, which means we can't play, and I'm under no obligation to talk to you, not about beans, nor anything else. So leave me be. Sod off.
I guess we're going to the bottom of the well. Out of the way, human.
Wolf's pretty cranky.
Surprised? Think about it. He was cast in the role of the Nemesis without ever asking for it. It's a dog's life, I tell you.
So, what now?
Don't worry. I'll play with him. Or rather, play him. I just need that little red hood. A piece of apparel, that is. Not the poor girl's corpse.
That's a relief.
You wish to help me? Here's your chance. Jump in the well and fish it out. Well, chop chop.
Sweet, mic level checks out. Thanks. No
All right.
problem.
Time to jump in the well.
Break a
Oh
leg.
boy. No, I'd rather not. Loot. Must have. Where are we? How'd you know it would come out here, Sienna?
Any luck?
Yep, look what I got.
That would never fit you. Give it to me. How do I look?
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Witcher's Code, right?
Let's go see the big bad wolf.
Let me guess. You'll play the granddaughter.
And you, the hunter.
Oh boy.
You again? I thought I was clear. I will not talk to you if Little Red Riding Hood is not with you.
Not a problem. Sienna can take her place.
What? Very well. It's not as if I can forbid you. Granddaughter, come closer, sweetie.
But, Grandmama, what big eyes you have!
The better to see you with, my dear.
Granny, what big arms you have!
The better to embrace you with, my dear.
And Grandmama, what big teeth you have. Eh?
The better to eat you with, my dear.
Bastard!
Sucker punched me too. Ah. What are werewolves again? 3 little pigs. Beasts. Pixies are Elementa, okay. Probably cursed, right? Cursed, yeah. Yeah, werewolves. Cursed. Cursed oil, devil's puffball, moon dust, and igni. Ah, stop it. Oh, she got the big bad wolf ate me. I wasn't ready for that fight. Cursed, yeah.
You again? I thought I was clear.
Not a...
What?
But
Limited.
Grand
Limited.
And
Limited.
ugly and fierce.
Jesus. H. Holy cow.
I shall butcher you.
Yeah, you get her, little Red Riding Hood. You get her. Get him. Get him, little Red Riding Hood. Got him.
Remember what Joss said about the red bean? A human has it, and he definitely didn't swallow it.
Mm-hmm. Gotta open his belly. Bottle caps, fake teeth, a corkscrew. Ah, here it is. Red bean.
Well then, one step closer to our goal.
What?
Now, I find myself wondering if you're just horribly discreet, or if those mutations completely scrubbed away your curiosity. Are you really not interested in what happened? In what became of me after they cast me out?
Sure, tell me what
Well,
happened.
since you brought it up, I'd gladly hear the rest. Let's see. They had escorted you out of the duchy.
Yes. And the noble knights of Toussaint, I didn't stop until we reached the Ketdu wilderness. They left me there alone, without a copper, in a torn lace dress, right when the frosts were setting in. They assumed something would eat me, or that I'd do everyone a favor and die of hunger. But as always, I failed to live up to expectations. I wandered the woods for a week, went purple from the cold, gnawed the bark from twigs. Finally, I saw a light among the trees. A campsite. They were bandits, bearded, drunk, spattered with blood. I was sure they'd rape me or kill me, or both.
Take it neither happened?
That's when I learned a robber and a murderer can be a better man than a knight in shining armor. They took me in, we set off for Nazaire, and I did what I could to repay them. I advanced in their ranks rather quickly. Eventually, I became their leader. Of the whole ragged band.
I'll be. Aren't you special?
Been through a lot.
I have. And throughout this time, my sister was stomping grapes and shagging minstrels on down bedding.
She wasn't the one to banish you.
And I'm not angry at her for that. I'm angry at her because she forgot about me. Right. We've had our chat. Come.
Right. Next stop. 3 bears. Actually, first we loot the area. Lock.
Legs and ruby red slippers.
From a tale about a wizard from Ophir. You might not know it.
Magic gold. Okay, now we can move on. Oh, hello, horse. Hey, Roach.
Run, Roach.
You need to heal or regenerate. Oh, yeah. You're right.
Come on, you... Know what? They need names. I'll call mine... Anise.
Call mine Roach.
Roach? Are you serious? Ugh.
Three bears.
3 stools, 3 beds, 3 bowls.
One a bit too big, the other too small, the third just right.
Oh, hey. Welcome, Raiders. Who raided? Mega Murph. Let's do a. Let's give you a shout out. Thank you for the raid. Welcome on in. You were playing Rock Band 4. Right on.
Blonde curls. Rest of the body's too mutilated. Hard to say anything.
She got what she deserved, as I see it. Always took what she wanted without asking.
No beam here. Gotta keep looking.
We were vibing. Oh, yeah? Oh, I have to keep looking here. Okay. Oh, no, it's over there. Pixies. Are you coming? I guess we'll take Roach. And you can walk. If that is your preference. How's Geralt? Geralt's doing pretty good. He's feeling a little bit like
absolutely stunning.
Like he's out leveled here. Why am I going the wrong way? Ah, there we go, Goldilocks. Oops. Or not Goldilocks, but this the DLC. Yeah, this is the DLC. Blood and Wine. He got beat up by pigs. Yep. You need so harness the power of the runes. Probably. Yeah. Ah! Stupid. Dang it, Geralt. Pay attention, Jack. How are we gonna get up there? That's how. Ah. Climb up, Geralt. Yeah. Need to harness the power of runes. Here, let's check our inventory. We don't have any runes on our steel sword. What could we add? Chance to stun is good. Chance to burn. I was burning. Oh, even further up. Okay. Like I said, thanks again for the raid and welcome on in, everybody. Oh, that's not good. Come here, Goldilocks. Ah. That's messed up. She committed. They have her commit suicide. Yeah. I wanted to loot the body, not. Yeah. There's the bean. Is this a leap of faith? We're gonna do an F5 before we do this. Rapunzel, yeah.
So?
Got the bean, but long logs. Seems she got sick of waiting for a knight in shining armor.
Can you blame her? Men these days, dandies and fops all.
That why you cozied up to a vampire?
Dettlaff was a tool, and only a tool.
Too bad he didn't know that.
I trust no one. Learned that long ago. Now it's his turn.
To use him. Was that your plan from the start?
No. At first, I was simply intrigued. Do you know the story? It was in Messina, a few years past. I'd gone there to pass some loot off to a fence I know. We were hashing out the terms when in walked Dettlaff. He said he'd come to sell a silver candlestick. He gripped it through a cloth. That caught my eye. I followed him out, observed him from a distance, but he caught on quickly.
Yeah, superhuman senses will do that.
He turned down a blind alley. I followed. He jumped out from behind a crate, baring his teeth. I suppose he'd wanted to frighten me. Alas, he didn't in the least. After all, I'm a monster too, am I not?
Oh, yeah. Sob stories. Yep.
What happened then?
We talked, then met up once, twice, 3 times.
We're stuck in a storybook, Mega.
I truly enjoyed it at first, but only at first.
Gotta
He did
escape
not
and get
love
her
like
out
a
so
man,
that she can...
But like an animal, madly, deeply, unconditionally, wildly.
talk to
Turn
Dettlaff
such a
and
feat,
get him to stop
anyone
killing
would be
everybody.
hard-pressed, let alone someone as twisted as I am.
So there came a day you just up and disappeared.
Yes, there was no other way. Let's just be friends, or I don't deserve you. He'd never have understood that sort of thing. But then, once I decided to return, clean up some old affairs, I remembered him and concluded he could still be of use.
Playing with fire, that.
Definitely.
Yeah, super Karen
Either
for
I'll
sure.
get burned or I'll burn all else down. No other options.
Got a history with Dettlaff now, so this meeting will be different. Not afraid?
I can handle him.
Mm-hmm. Sure about that?
You look at him as a witcher and see a monster. I know what he's really like. You needn't worry. It's time to go. Just a bit more work and we'll be able to say sod off to this fecking fable sphere. Now we must plant them by the path near Longlock's tower. Then prepare to meet the giant.
Giant. Oh dear. And pixies. A lot of pixies. Are you susceptible to Igni? No. Yeah. I hate pixies. Dreadful creatures.
Right, this is the spot.
And they
Pull
don't
out the
drop
beads.
loot. And my stuff needs repair. Oh, that's just the chatbot. Shut up, chatbot.
Wait!
Why?
The stalk will sprout abruptly. Very abruptly. We must be careful. All right,
Oh, dear.
toss them!
They are good for leveling up your sword, though. Yeah, they are. That didn't happen abruptly.
Something's always gotta go wrong.
Whoa!
The home stretch.
Tim, that's why it's glowing. Yeah. That's a climb. That would be tiring.
Incredible.
Admire the view later. First, we must deal with... him.
Oh boy. Let's see. Igni. Gwen. Yarden. Arid. In there. double Igni, and let's see, giants. Morgoids, right? Yeah. Got some alchemy we can do. Oil. What the? Oh boy. Ow. Gotcha.
For a fairy tale creature, that was one tough son of a wench.
I told you this land had gone ape mad, though I did not expect it to be so severe.
Can't help thinking you might have done that on purpose.
Why ever would I have?
To get rid of your guard, your captor. Getting close to the exit at this point. Probably think you don't need me anymore.
Well, you're wrong. You still stand to be quite useful to me.
That's so? How? Plan to use me like you did Detloff?
No, I need you for a purpose far simpler. Well, don't just stand there and stare. I need a man, Geralt, and I'm not afraid to say it. I have no idea what awaits me once we leave this place. Treat it as my last wish.
Oh dear. Yennefer cursed my
Another
junk.
time, another place, maybe. No offense.
None taken. You spoke clearly, you spoke honestly. It's fine.
Thought she probably would stab me in the back. In the midst of coital.
Come. The exit's this way.
Well, first I need to loot the giant. You're gonna let me loot the giant, aren't you? Yes. Where's the loot? Oh, nice. Red mutagen. I need that. I need more skill points, though. Ability points, okay. Let's get out of here.
Another will-o'-the-wisp. Just curious. Why do you want the Heart of Toussaint and the ducal wine?
They were my right. My due.
Doubt we would have figured you out if you hadn't tried to get them. Know that, don't you?
I do. I regret nothing. One lives but once. Here, we need but jump into the well. You first.
Why me first?
Go on, jump in the well.
Oh wow. Back to the Ducal Palace.
Portals in a fountain? Not terribly practical.
It was a secret passage. Anariette and I would use it to...
Hide from your governess, which luckily she noted down in her diary. Thus, I knew where to await you. Never mind that. Has the young lady agreed to help clean up the mess she's made?
She has. And stop treating me as if I were a child.
Would you prefer I treated you like the lying manipulator you are?
He's got a point.
Calm down, both of you.
But...
No buts. Let's go. Really want to be done with this.
Hey, another point available. Nice, I only need 2 more.
Nice place.
Isn't it? Offers a lovely view of the valley. On a clear day, you can see the outlines of Dun Time.
Is it, though? A ruin like any other, I think.
So sensitive. So aware. Honestly, what did Dettlaff ever see in you?
Perhaps he'll tell you himself.
You nervous?
Mm-hmm. It's always a bit nerve-wracking meeting an ex. Especially so when Set X is a vampire.
I doubt he'll be in the mood for jests.
I know.
May I be honest? Yes, I'm nervous. I really would prefer just to run off.
I gave my word I would help, I know.
But how much is that worth?
Yet I owe him this meeting. And that is that.
Get ready.
Let's get ready. Dettlaff will be here any moment now.
Sometime later. Oh, here he comes.
Sienna, I have a question I must ask you. Did you truly feign it all? That which bound us was a ruse?
Dettlaff, it's not that simple.
Oh no, it's very simple. You either deceived me or not. In forgiving you, I grieve. For now, we must part.
What? But
Yeah, good question.
The ribbon.
Ha! Seems I've been fooled again. She will pay for this sooner or later. She will pay.
Okay, I guess we're fighting him either way.
Metal butcher.
Okay, yeah. Higher vampires. That vampire oil, yes. There's Deadlock in here. Yeah, okay, Black Blood and Gwen. Already got Black Blood already. Just need vampire oil. Oh boy, here we go.
I want just enough. You tricked me. Both of you.
Didn't plan any of it.
Silence.
What the? He's got more than one face. Holy sh...
If you acknowledge any gods, start praying now.
What the? I don't know what the heck I'm gonna do. Got any garlic underwear? Yeah, no. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. This phase 2 thing is something else. Any ideas are greatly appreciated.
Nice place.
Isn't it?
Is it? Perhaps he'll.
You.
I doubt.
I know.
May I be?
Yet I.
Let's get the ribbon.
Okay, vampire oil. Try that.
just the lass? You tricked me, both of you!
Didn't plan any of it.
Silence!
You like that silver?
Here we go, and I can't skip this. Unskippable.
If you acknowledge any gods, start praying now.
Oh wow, he just took me out. Oh, he didn't take me out, but he should have. Holy cow.
Not good.
Is this in my beastry? Yeah, I can still do damage to him. I just gotta time it. Oh, come on. We can do this. It's gonna take a few tries, but we can do this.
I want you just the lass. You tricked me, both of you!
Didn't plan any of it.
Silence!
The hell is he?
If you acknowledge any gods, start praying now.
Damn it, Gerald. Okay, phase 3. We did better. We're doing better. I drank black blood. What the?
Do you think that will stop me? Prepare to die, Witcher!
Show me what you got.
I found this, it kind of cheesy, but the way I beat him was by running. When he does his bats, just keep running to the side, they'll miss you. Okay. Thanks for the suggestion.
Leave him to me. Be gone.
I can't let...
I insist.
Wow. That was a heck of a fight.
My, what a smashing ensemble. You wear it well.
Shut up. I look like a twit.
The caftan is sewn of the best fabrics available, and according to the best tailoring practices. But one must have a modicum of taste to appreciate this. Even the most exquisite robes cover only deficiencies in beauty, never in refinement.
Rather not bicker about taste. Don't like to. It's neither interesting nor productive.
This particular Witcher has an inborn intolerance for formal occasions. Yet he's to attend just such an event shortly. I expect that's the source of his prickliness. So try not to take things personally, Master Taylor. Rather pity him. For in truth, stage fright overwhelms him. He trembles at the thought that he has no notion how to behave in the presence of Her Grace's Majesty.
As well he should. All that being as it may, Toussaint's highest honor, the Order of Vitis Vinifera, demands appropriate attire. The Duchess cannot be expected to drape the medal on a suit of armor caked in mud. Palace protocol places enormous emphasis on form, virtuous tradition, etiquette.
Uh-huh.
A tradition which values appearances ahead of all else. Which calls for lordly, glistening triviality and misplaced generosity.
Sound wistful. Pensive, Regis. That because they refuse to buy you a new outfit?
Hardly. It's the tone I ever adopt when I find myself pondering, which, believe it or not, happens quite a lot. Besides, I've no need for a new outfit as I shall not be attending the ceremony.
Why not?
Because unlike you, I don't have to. I shall begin to pack my belongings instead. I trust you'll join me later, once you're richer by a medal and a fascinating new experience?
Count on it. Ceremonies, medals honoring virtues, just keeps coming up.
I've had no reprieve either. And I keep thinking of the last great virtue, compassion. It's the one piece of the puzzle that never seemed to fit.
Mean you suddenly believe the 5 virtues theory, after all we've revealed?
It's not a question of belief, superstition, or old wives' tales. It's a conclusion derived through exercising pure logic. Syanna planned everything in advance. Had we not stopped her, surely there'd have been a 5th victim. One the gossips would have associated with a lack of compassion.
Her plans don't matter now. Can't act on them. Ask the messenger who delivered my invitation to the ceremony. Syanna's in the palace. Courtiers pressured the Duchess to lock her in a tower.
Do you care not a whit who else was in her black book? We've some time before the ceremony. We could still chat with that boot-cleaning urchin. He was the one to pass the victims' names to Dettlaff. Perhaps we missed something.
Regis, Bootblack didn't say anything about making deliveries when we talked to him. How do you know he handled the letters?
While you basked in glory and tried on new formal wear, I conducted a little investigation of my own. You'd be very proud to see how I conducted myself. I began by concocting an ample supply of boot wash for our enterprising young friend. I'd observed that among street folk, amidst their society as a whole, reciprocity takes precedence over all other codes, and thus no good deed goes unrewarded. Of course, the same holds true for malicious or destructive deeds.
The letters, what's the connection?
When the bootblack arrived to collect his bucketful, he hinted he knew more. Simply put, we'd failed to ask the proper questions when we chatted earlier. It took a bit more tongue-loosening, but ultimately he spoke. He admitted he'd handed Dettlaff the letters. He knew this information was valuable to me. In providing it, he was simply repaying me.
Let's go to talk to the blue
All
player.
in all, why not check up on that? We'll go together, assuming we're done here.
I am done, yes. It lies in your hands now to see if you are able to present my handiwork at the ceremony with the dignity it is due. Or if you will first destroy it, crawling about the city's underbelly.
Promise to be careful.
Oh, it's the swordsman. Good to see you. Here for a spiffing? Dirty boots are a stain on professional dignity, you know. Step on up.
Need to ask you something.
Yet again? Go on then. I'm a proponent of free speech and I will gladly tell you all I know. But why not get your boots shanked while we jabber?
Guess they could use a spit and polish.
Then I shall take advantage as well. A friend of mine used to say boots should be as clean as the soles that wear them.
Clean boots, clean souls. A fine slogan.
How's business?
Well enough. I can't complain. Though it'd be even better were certain folk to sit down for a shine as they stood and chatted.
Man in the frock coat. You passed him some letters, remember?
Why, of course. I'm young, got a mind like a steel trap, but...
If you're about to tell me this information will cost me, forget it. How'd you get those letters?
Beggars brought them.
Why didn't you tell us this before, when we first talked?
You didn't ask about beggars now, did you?
Beggars. Tell us more about them. How many were there?
Why, 4. 1 for each letter.
Just 4? Sure you didn't get a 5th?
I can't count, you know.
Remember anything else? These beggars have anything in common?
What? Come now. Each was different. Some had mismatched boots, others had no boots at all. Oh, I know.
Oh no, come on, the game crash. Ugh. Send report, close. Everything was going so peachy too. Come on, launch the game, Steam. The hell? The heck? Okay, well, we'll do it manually. Where's the local installed files? Ugh. Come on. There. Now pick it up, OBS. Now let's see how much where we are. I know, right?
Even with the help of friends, the Wild Hunt could be defeated with exceptionally powerful magic.
He was about to
Triss
tell
and
us the
Yen set
secret.
out to reconvene the Lodge of Sorceresses. Avalach, too, began to lay plans of his own. The elven sage decided to erode the King of the Hunt's support in his own realm. With Geralt in tow, he ventured through other worlds to the city of Tirnalia. There they found Eredin's viceroy, Gels. Gels had been a loyal subject of the Alder Folk's previous king. When he learned Eredin was a regicide, he agreed to help defeat the usurper.
Shut up.
The cat. But
Rather not.
This So,
Yada yada yada
Or
yada
that-
yada. Let's get to the kid.
besides,
Why not?
because
Count on it.
I've had no... It's not a Siana,
Her plans...
do you care not... He...
Regent.
While you... I don't...
The
When the... He...
All in all,
I am.
promised to be...
Oh,
Need to...
yet again.
Guess they...
Then I...
Clean.
How's
How's
business?
business?
Well enough. I can't complain. Though it'd be even better were certain folk to sit down for a shine as they stood and chatted.
Man in the frock coat.
Why, of course. I'm young, got a mind like a steel trap, but
If you're about to tell me this information will cost me, forget it. How'd you get those letters?
beggars brought them.
Beggars. Tell us more about them.
Why, 4. 1 for each letter.
Just 4? Sure you didn't get a 5th?
I can't count, you know.
Remember anything else? These beggars have anything in common?
What? Come now. Each was different. Some had mismatched boots, others had no boots at all. Oh, I know! They all had no home!
Kid, my patience is starting to run a little thin. Now think hard. Remember what they looked like?
Of course. I've a mind like a steel trap, as I said. They were ragged, unshaved. Their clothes were tattered. As to their boots, well, I mentioned that already.
Geralt, allow me to ask a question. Listen, lad. I'll be glad to mix another batch of that boot shine for you. But you must focus now and tell us all you know. Where can we find the beggars?
Well, at the shelter, most like.
Where's that?
Everyone knows. It's just round the corner. Up those stairs, then right.
Thanks, kid. For your trouble. We must visit the shelter. Look around inside.
I'll comb my bow.
You've to move your little camp elsewhere, got it?
They should be
This is
right
a
around
decent
here.
district.
Life
We need
in
no
Beauclair
filth
can be
bunning
quite dear.
about. Gentle.
Death
Oops.
is
No need to raise
Oh,
your
well.
voices.
always free.
Let's keep up. You? What do you want?
To talk.
Here, that's a waste of breath. We've tried it, only to tire our lips. We'll use other means of persuasion now. Gentlemen, calm, please. Either get out along with these flea-ridden vagabonds, or we'll toss you all out. Our patience is gone. This place is no longer a rank refuse dump.
Scram! Decent folk live here.
The shelter, them living here, bothers you. Question is why?
Look, Ballard. Another defender of the poor, fighter for justice.
Damn nuisance. We've our women and young folk living next door, when even grown men fear to walk past such rabble.
Decent folk you mention. Mean yourselves.
Why? Do you doubt it?
Hell yes.
Hear that, Artois? He poking insults us. On our own turf.
We should step aside, good fellow. My friend is perfectly capable of settling this unfortunate dispute on his own.
Should have changed into my good clothes.
All right. I can take a hint. Come, time to go.
I thank you so much for your aid. I tried to reason with them, but they'd have beat me blue had you not come along. I'm grateful. Immensely.
You're going
What did
into
they want
homeless
from you?
shelter with
They
your
are
fancy
neighbors.
green clothes,
Wish me
right?
to take my folk, the shelter, elsewhere. They dislike that I help the beggars. I do not oppose going elsewhere were we to have somewhere to go. But you've come with a problem, have you? My turn to aid you.
Need some information. Looking for a man who might have mentioned the Boot Black in Rue de Garl.
The Boot Black? A feisty lad. I know him.
Any of your, wards supposed to meet him recently or soon?
Forgive me. Those I help and I are not so close that I would know. But should you wait, they'll all soon come for their meal. You can question them yourselves.
Sure all your usual beggars will be here?
They're not obliged to come, of course. But they rarely find a decent meal elsewhere. So, almost all in the area eat here.
Thanks, we'll wait.
Thanks. We'll wait. Nice of you to let us.
Few hours later.
My dears, I've a matter to address before I serve the soup. These two gentlemen have some questions of you. Pay attention. Answer in brief. For if you draw it out, your soup will go cold. And we wouldn't want that, would we?
Recently, 4 of you delivered sealed letters to the Boot Black. I know this.
Does anyone know what the gentleman means? Go on, speak up. Romain?
Why should I squeal? We were all told not to mention the letters. We all swore.
You can tell me, Romain. You were given a letter and you delivered it, right? Good work, Romain. Thank you. Who else?
I got one too. Gave it to the Boot Black. Freshie, he got one. But he can't tell you, as he's not here.
I still have mine. I'm to deliver it 2 days after the Feast of St. Barnabas.
It's a matter of importance to the Duchy. Hand it over, or I'll take it from you, plain and simple.
But I was to deliver it personally. Let no one else see it. That is what she said, and she was frightening.
You ought to heed folk who are kind and honest. These men helped me a short while ago, helped all of us. If this individual threatened you, you need not keep the promise you made.
All right, take it. I didn't want to see the Boot Black anyways. It's always muddy there.
Letter revealing the 5th victim.
Damn it.
What is it? Another name, truly?
See for yourself.
Well, I must say, even I did not expect this. This time you will see to our Duquesa. It seems we underestimated Syanna rather grossly.
Judging by this, Detloff was literally supposed to tear her heart out.
Yet first you must snap her neck. Puzzling.
Yeah.
Puzzle complete now.
Alas, the matter's ceased to be a tantalizing brain tease and has turned incredibly grave. We've proof of a plot to assassinate Toussaint's ruler. We've proof of a coup d'etat.
Duchess was to be Detloff's last victim. Syanna planned it from the start.
Indeed. The logical conclusion, Geralt.
4 seemingly random victims to start. The virtue's their only link. Enough to get folk talking about a righteous, vengeful beast. Obscured the victims' links to Syanna, even as she had those she despised killed off one by one, leaving the Duchess for last.
Had she managed to fulfill her plan, none would have questioned the reasons. Most would have thought Anna Henrietta had died for her sins. She was known to show a hard heart on many occasions. Ample proof of a lack of compassion.
Why would Syanna murder her own sister? Out of envy? To take power? From an inborn penchant for evil?
Yes, yes, and yes. All seem likely, and none are mutually exclusive. But if you'd like to know for certain, you can always ask her yourself.
Think it's a good idea? After all, we foiled her carefully planned scheme. Think she'll even want to?
Talk to you? Would it harm you in any way to try? Some philosophers think empirical examination the sole path to knowledge. I believe you mentioned the Duchess keeps Siana locked up.
Courtiers were insisting on a harsher punishment. Much harsher. Think Anna Henrietta had to protect her sister from a lynch mob as much as she wanted to protect her subjects from a criminal. One way or another, she's locked away in a secluded wing of the palace, awaiting trial before a court of law. I'd need to get past some guards to see her. Coming with?
Of course not. I shall await you at Mare la Chaise-Longue. I'll not risk entering the palace after Dettlaff and his minions rampage. Besides, I vastly prefer the company of a simple mug of mandrake brew to that of the Duchess's vile sister.
So, said straight up, it means you're going off to get drunk because you hate Siana.
I've never been fond of categorical statements of that kind, but I admit I could not vouch for my behavior in her presence. She treated Dettlaff cruelly, caused his death in the end, and now this? Atop all that, no, Geralt. I will not go with you. I will await you at the cemetery.
Oh. Now what? Optional talk to Sienna. Okay.
I heard a handful of ladies in waiting meet at the old amphitheater.
Come on, Roach.
They summon ghosts.
By the prophet's wings. A witcher.
Yep, in strange garb.
Come on. Who's next?
Too bad you can't ride fast in town. I know there's a mod for that, but still. They could have added it too. They added other mods.
So, what's it gonna be?
Whoa there.
Out of the way, human.
Oh.
Oh. Out of the way, human.
Deepest apologies.
During the festival
Geralt of Rivia, slayer of the beast. I am in your name.
LOL.
Halt!
Need to see Siana, urgently.
In the matter of?
Need to interrogate her. New facts have come to light. Need them explained. Seems she was planning your Duquesse's assassination.
Ah, fine then. You're that witcher who solved the murders, no?
Then you've my permission, but only for a few minutes.
Promise to be brief.
And long-winded.
The Witcher will speak with the inmate. You can take a momentary break.
As long as it's truly but a moment. Highly irregular, this.
Have you come to see how I fare? I'm fine, thank you. Artorius' ribbon worked wonders. It's a shame they took it from
I
me.
know who the 5th victim was supposed to be.
Goodness, you're simply a compulsive snoop. I'm in prison. Dettlaff is dead. Could you not just drop it?
Syanna, stop pretending you couldn't care less. I know it's an act, and it's really starting to wear. Why'd you want to kill her?
For such an accomplished investigator to ask about the obvious? Come now, Geralt. Why do you think?
Because she turned her back on you, then banished all memory of you?
Bravo, Geralt. Yet another riddle solved, and your sick curiosity sated. Well, what now? Off to share your discovery with Anna Henrietta? Oh, she's no longer in danger, true. But she very well might add a little something to your reward.
Definitely gonna tell her. Not necessarily for the coin, though.
Then why do it at all?
She ought to know. If only 'cause you'll probably try to kill her again if she ever lets you out.
Yep.
I probably will.
Perhaps, just for a second, you could stop dwelling on all the wrongs folk have done you and forgive her.
Why should I?
For old time's sake. You loved each other once.
Please. I don't know who fed you that rubbish, but...
Read your governess's diary. You played together, were inseparable. Henriette'd get you into trouble sometimes, sure. But there were also times she stood up for you. When you had nightmares, only she could calm you. Time eats away at memories, distorts them. Sometimes we only remember the good. Sometimes only the bad.
That's got to be your catchphrase. I've had many
she
of
loved
them.
me so, why did she wash
they're
her hands
per
off
game,
me?
you know.
Forget me. Hmm?
Don't know. But you could just ask her instead of sending monsters after her.
There's nothing she could say to change what she did to me, to justify it.
Maybe. But there's nothing out there to justify what you did to her and all Toussaint. Yet Anna Henrietta hasn't given up on you.
Ugh. You really want a happy ending, don't you? Ah, with all of us living happily ever after. Go, Witcher, or they'll give your medal to another. And that would be a shame.
Farewell, Syanna.
Like, I had a catchphrase when I was playing Black Flag, Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. Something to do with sing us a song, boys, or something like that, you know?
Commander de la Tour
Just
would like
kind
to
of
see you.
happens.
Shall we go at once?
Yeah, let's go.
Want to see him too. Damien.
Geralt, it's about time. Ready for the ceremony?
Your face doesn't look good. Though it looked even worse last I saw you.
I apply a balm of Arnica. Yeah, I hardly feel it anymore.
Got some important information. Anna Henrietta was supposed to be Dettlaff and Syanna's 5th victim.
You are certain of this?
Completely. Found proof.
Inconceivable. How could she? The murders, the mayhem she brought down on the city, were they not enough? She sought to strike down her own sister, her liege. Traitor. I must alert my men. Enlarge the Duchess's honor guard. Make certain Silviana is closely watched during the questioning. I'll see to it personally. I thank you, Witcher, for alerting me, and I appreciate your attentiveness. Let's begin the ceremony. Come with me. The Duchess awaits.
A few hours later.
In the Guild's name, I beg your assistance, your enlightened highness. Without barrels, production will come to a stop, and it will be the end of us.
You lost them all in the fire. These are horrible tidings. Oh, we are most dreadfully saddened.
Yes, your enlightened highness all. Once the beasts had clawed their way into the warehouse, the whole place went up in flames.
I shall dispatch a palace guardsman to examine the site of the blaze. If things are, as you say, fitting compensation shall be paid from the ducal treasury.
Thank you, your enlightened highness. Your Grace, Geralt of Rivia has arrived.
My dear subjects, we come now to our next point of business. Of all the duties which fall upon my shoulders, as the ruler of this dominion, this duty is dearest to my heart. For now, we shall award the Order of Vitis Vinifera, Toussaint's highest honor.
Geralt of Rivia, slayer of the beast of Beauclair, step forth.
We bestow the distinction upon the Witcher, who saved Beauclair from the terrible beast. Such is our desire. May this symbol serve as a reminder to all that the Witcher shall forever remain a friend of Beauclair. In more familiar terms now, I thank you immensely, Geralt.
I just had a
Damien has
terrible
your reward for
idea when she
After
drank,
all, it was
just
but
before she
one
drank the wine, I thought she was going to be poisoned.
I have a small surprise for you, in addition. I give you more than a dozen barrels of Son Real, a wine normally reserved for the ducal table. The gustatory experience of a lifetime awaits. Are you content?
Feels like a second distinction. I'm
Clapping
honored.
for you
Thank
and
you.
your fancy green
I
pants.
trust you shall make good use of it. In a moment I shall speak to Siana. Will you assist me? You returned my sister to me, yet you also showed me her horrendous deeds. As head of state, I must judge her fairly. But she is my sister. Thus my heart bleeds for her.
If my presence will help in any manner, of course I'll stay.
We shall now question a person implicated in the murders which recently ravaged our fair city of Beauclair. Captain de la Tour, show Sylvia Anna in.
You're outside.
The Witcher will take part in our talk.
The Duchess requested I be present.
You have committed crimes. Grave crimes.
Yet you are my sister, and my heart does not allow me to treat you as a common criminal. Thus, I have asked Geralt to advise me, as one impartial. I shall now hear what he has to say.
Oh, God. Oh, we gotta flip a coin. Unless you all want to vote. 1 for 1, 2 for 2 if you want to vote. I'm gonna flip a coin and then I'll wait and see if you guys vote. Oh, damn, my coin rolled away. Okay. Oof. Okay. I know the coin's decision. Anybody out there want to say anything? I sentence you to a series of firm spankings. Okay, well, the coin has spoken. She is clearly guilty, and that's all that matters.
Your Grace, Syanna's guilt is clear. None have cause to doubt it. But before you decide, you should hear her out. The right to a defense is hers, as it applies to all who stand accused.
What is he talking about, Syanna?
You know exactly what. I was forcibly exiled, remember? To your benefit. You knew well the throne would then be yours, though I was the elder. The ministers I can understand. They'd hated me since I was a child, thought me a poor prospect for the wife of a duke. I even understand our parents. I'd always sensed the problem. They simply feared me, for I dared to be free. That fabricated curse, it fell into their laps. A gift from above that brought relief. But you... your dagger hurt most. You were my Honorrietta, dammit. My darling little sister. Now do you understand, Witcher? She betrayed me.
Claim to understand them all? Why'd you come back for revenge? Have them all cut down then?
They deserved my vengeance. They detested me, all of them, as long as I can remember. But Honorrietta understood me. Once. She was all I could cling to. Her betrayal hurt the most.
You were children then. You and your sister both had no control over what happened.
You're wrong, Witcher. She had control. Remember, dear sister? The day they banished me from the palace. Of course, I'd had the idea to pelt the Nilfgaardian envoy with fish bladders, which we filled with rancid suet on a lark, and which you set afire at the last to impress me, I imagine. And I admit, you did. Hit him right in his hideous bald patch. Never laughed so hard in my life. But when it came time to find the culprit, you said not a word. I took all the blame and all the punishment.
It's true. I did not stand up for you. I was too afraid.
The council was unanimous. They listed all my offenses. My flights from the palace, supposed acts of cruelty, inappropriate friendships. They cast me out. But you, the only one to understand me, you cowered in a corner, lifted not a finger to help. Not before, not after. You never tried to find me.
That's not true. I searched for you. Sent out knights, gathered tidings from without. You did not wish to be found. Since the day you vanished, I have lived with the knowledge that I failed you. I'm sorry, dear sister. Can you forgive me?
All in all, best part of the whole ceremony? It was short.
Perhaps for you, as you ducked out early. The others are probably just getting started. The drunkenness never ends in this quaint realm.
Not so fond of Toussaint after all, are we?
Ah, this place is like a strong wine, Geralt. Good in small sips. How do you find my personal brew? Not too strong?
Just right.
Credit the local mandrake of the Alrauna diavolis variety for that. The tubers which grow in this area's volcanic soil have an altogether unique flavor profile and display a remarkably uncommon dark brown tint.
Fascinating. All I can say is this batch turned out excellent.
Indeed. It might be wise to stockpile some roots for the future. Would you care to accompany me?
Fine, let's go.
If you think it's a good idea, let's go. But I think you might be forgetting one thing. Fresh mandrake root of this variety is highly toxic, even to a witcher.
Ah, not a problem. I never forget matters of safety and hygiene in alchemy. Here, gloves and a mask. Don them, and you shall be in no danger.
Thanks. Right then, let's go.
This...
Where's the mask? Where's the gloves?
Light makes me oh so dreamy.
Penny for your thoughts. Let me guess. Succubus twins?
No, I was thinking about, oh, how anything can look interesting when properly lit.
Even an old necrophage corpse?
You've not an ounce of refinement in you, have you?
Nope.
Now, where'd that bloodsucker go? Won't be easy to track down. He's a vampire after all. Regis! Damn it, where'd you go? Regis! Where'd you go?
I did what I had to do!
Traitor! Collaborator!
Those Bruxae, they called you a traitor.
Alas, we've a very simple code of honor, we vampires.
I think so.
Simple you might call it trivial. Either one is with us, unconditionally, regardless of the circumstances, or...
Won't let it go, will they?
They will not. Fortunately, we've another rule, an unwritten one, and just as trivial as the first. It is neatly summarized in the saying, out of sight, out of mind. That is why I must leave Toussaint. For a vastly long time, most like.
Yeah, I get it.
Let us make for my camp. I've an overwhelming desire to have another drink. Supreme bouquet. Firm, defined beginning, then develops gently, rising to a startling finish. Don't you think?
Not much of a connoisseur.
Then it is high time you started your education. After all, the Corvo Bianco vineyard is now yours. By the way, I left a gift for you at your new home. On the nightstand.
Thanks. Mind telling me what it is?
A trifle. That will nonetheless be useful should you need mutagens. Incidentally, have you thought about what you'll do with your prize? Shall you hang your swords over the mantle and take to pruning vines?
Don't know yet.
Don't really know yet. Might find the life of a hard-working vintner too tempting one day. Or maybe I'll just stick to the path, go on roaming, staring up at the stars after laying my bedroll at the roadside.
Ah, roadsides, bedrolls, and the sky above. I sense some poetry coming on, which of course brings to mind Dandelion. I can remember a night, not too far from here if I'm not mistaken. We hid in a cave while a blizzard raged all about. Does that sound at all familiar?
How could it not? We just set off to rescue Ciri from Vilgefortz.
Oh, our encounter with Vilgefortz. That is something I do not remember so fondly. But that first stay in Beauclair, far calmer than this one.
Seemed like a land straight out of a fairy tale back then. Its sole problem, cellars too small to accommodate all that wine.
Appearances, Geralt. Appearances, like Mamoons and Dopplers, deceive. So what did become of Vilgefortz?
Killed him. Sure wasn't easy, though.
Where you'll go? Where
What
will
about
you go?
Any idea where you'll go?
Distance is of the essence. I thought I might venture south.
Nilfgaard?
Why ever not? The Nilfgaardians are a modern society. None there believe in vampires anymore. This fact alone could be very useful to one wishing to remain incognito.
Interesting point of view. I so don't feel like going anywhere. Sit here a while longer?
So we shall, my friend.
Guess that's the
We have
conclusion of the
witnessed,
DLC.
and in fact on several occasions incited, many great and weighty events. After all that toil, I believe we deserve a bit of a rest.
That we do.
Oh, you're kidding. It's not end of game, is it? Just credits for the... I think it's credits for the DLC. Yeah, okay. Still have some question marks. Let's go find those, figure out those question marks. Roach, what are you doing down there?
Run, Roach.
Why won't you gallop either? You're only cantering. A list of diagrams. Nice. Alright, Roach. Let's figure out the other two spots in this area. This one's closer.
Come on, Roach.
Oh my god, it just murderized me. I didn't even realize how hurt I was. I wasn't paying attention, I guess. Oh, I'm tired. Just cleanup duty right now is basically what we got left. Oh, and screw it.
Come on.
At least the horse works now. Roadkill. Oh, stop it.
Lying bastard.
Did better on the first time try. Come on, Roach. Go to this one this time. You stuck, Roach.
Go, go.
Guarded by ghouls.
Let's go.
To the dragon. The correct oil on. Could be Dracoid oil. Come on, Roach.
Move it.
How's it going with leveling the silver sword? I'm not sure. It needs repair. We're up to damage is increased by 14. Not going great, but it's not bad. Shit. Stop it. the treasure? Oh, there it is. Let's see what else we got going on. That.
Move it.
Damn it, Roach. Oh dear. The wyvern. We're gonna have to fight it sooner or later. Well, that was quick. And then it sunk into the terrain.
Come on.
Oh, we got humans. Out of the way, human. Stop shooting me with arrows, you son of a...
Don't let him catch Shut up and fight.
Out of the way, human. Yep. I thought you might enjoy that. Next up.
Faster. Given me no choice. Draconid nest. Need to destroy it.
Come here, Roach. Why is X not calling Roach? Game sometimes frustrates me.
Show me what you got.
Stop showing me what you got and die. What do we got here? A wolf's den. You got a werewolf? Eating a lamb. Come on. Get the loot out of the wall. This way. Awesome. This is a variation of my butt polish that uses dog tarot. Oh. All. Okay, what's next? This one.
Giddy up.
Hello. And we got a quest.
Give me peace, please. What makes you insist?
You're tormented. By what?
Forgive me, but I must ask directly. Are you a man? I no longer trust my senses.
Okay, yeah. No, I'm a witcher.
Not exactly. I'm a witcher. Quite a few folk think I don't deserve to be classified as a member of the human species. Know some personally.
A witcher? But no, nor can you help me.
We'll see. Just tell me what the problem is.
A foulness, a demon or wraith haunts me, grants me no rest. It wants something. I sense this, but know not what. Each day it appears, tarries, then leaves. It's here now, there, beyond the trees.
Don't see a thing.
Of course not. It cannot be seen.
Yet you see it?
Only when I drink the brew, which brings a pain to my head, nausea. But I endured these to keep an eye on the wraith, my tormentor.
This demon of yours, can you describe it?
It is an enormous horse, its hoofbeats pounding in the dark. It gallops to me, stops, stares, then runs on.
Sure it's not just a wild horse, run-of-the-mill?
The creature is not of this world. When it gazes at me, a terrible chill pervades my soul. It is evil condensed. Its eyes black, void. Each time it comes, terror grips me. I cease what I'm doing, still my breath and heart.
What's your brew made of? Gotta wonder what's causing such strong visions. You drop in some mushroom, jumper tub, dancing dewlap?
Close. The common grey top. I see you know your herbs.
Grey top? Variety's extinct if I recall correctly.
Nearly, but not quite. I was able to grow a few from dried spores. I'd hoped a brew of grey top would reveal this nightmare. I was not wrong.
Far as I know, grey top produces some powerful side effects. Though it can, in fact, reveal the hidden, the immaterial.
Yes, I see the evil. Better that than to know it is there, but not know where.
Fine. You seem sure something's out there. I'll see what I can do. Start by taking a look around.
I bet it has something to do with the cave.
What must I do to banish you?
More of a cellar than a cave. Well, I got a lot of potatoes.
Medallion's vibrating. Magic nearby. Just can't see a source anywhere.
Very near to it. It looked at you, then galloped into the woods. I'm
Dead moths. Attracted to some ghosts like to the light of a candle. Seems there's at least some truth to the hermit's ravings. Common grey top. Strong hallucinogen. Thought extinct. Don't often get to see that. Drops of blood on the pillow. Trail of him leading to the window. Something drinks the hermit's blood at night. That I know. Gotta talk to her. Maybe she can tell me something more.
Something drinking its blood? Her blood?
Witcher.
Heard flagellants whip themselves to atone for all humankind's wrongs. To appease the gods, gain their forgiveness. That why you do it?
We've each our own reasons. I seek to atone for the suffering of a living being, which once fell victim to another's vanity. I care not for humankind, preferring instead the company of animals.
Okay.
Most likely some kind of wraiths tormenting you. Can't tell what kind, though. Felt weak, spent lately? Noticed bite marks on your skin?
As I said, I feel weaker by the day. And bites, of course. There are lice and midges here aplenty.
This isn't lice. Something much bigger drinks your blood while you sleep.
But I do not sleep. Not a wink. He's always present, always watching. I cannot bear it any longer.
Sadly, not much I can do. Can't exterminate it if I can't see it.
The Grey Top. I shall make a brew of it for you. I've 2 mushrooms left. Enough for 1 dose. Perhaps then you'll see what I do.
This mushroom, even in me, could produce some nasty, unpredictable side effects.
True. There is no knowing how Grey Top would affect a mutated body.
A proper brew could be our only chance to figure this out. Need to tend to something.
Clicking the wrong thing.
Witcher.
About the Spectre.
Listen.
Back at last. I thought...
All right. High time we tried this.
Here we go.
If I start muttering something about unicorns or sorceresses, ignore it.
I think Husky's butt polish could really help this lady to try to sell her some. All right, after we exterminate the wraith, we'll see about getting her some Husky butt polish. Oh dear.
Don't see no wraith.
Wow, this clover's amazing. Now that's what I call a bouquet.
Who said that?
Oh, you're awake. Had me worried. You were out way too long.
Roach?
Even considered giving you some white honey. Kinda hard to do with hooves, though.
Roach? Your voice. It's, interesting. Gotta say, I expected a young mare to sound, girlish.
Based on what? Your vast experience with talking animals? As far as I know, I'm your first.
Good point. Must be the brew that did this. Interesting side effect.
Great, isn't it? You should take this stuff more often. Got so many pointers I could give you.
Can't, sadly. Drinking this too often could prove fatal. Hey, know how you always show up when I whistle? How's that work exactly?
Well, you're my human. Gotta be there when you need me. Yes, I'll be there for you, ooh, as the world falls down.
Still kinda strange. How you cross the ocean when I call sometimes, but then get hung up on the tiniest fence. What's that about?
What can I say? Everyone's got limits.
Listen, got this contract I need to finish before the brew wears off.
Right. Monster won't slay itself. Let me see. First up, I need to know what we're dealing with. Follow me, and try not to trample any plants or small animals.
This is fun. This is kind of funny.
Geralt, we gotta inspect this area closely. I'll look for clues. You stand there and... well, just stand.
Right.
Will you look at that?
Don't see anything here.
These are hoof prints. Not just any old horses either. These were left by an astral being. Otherworldly. We gotta follow them.
Okay.
Geralt, look! This here's definitely a clue!
Dead moths often mean a phantom's nearby.
Thanks, Captain Obvious. Now, what about the smell? Same whiff I caught at the cemetery in Vizima when we were hunting ghouls. The smell of... death.
Smells normal to me. Not taking me for a ride, are you?
Seriously? All right. Now I know what we're up against.
Jesus Christ, I'm stuck under the... Stuck. Damn it. Gotta enter combat so I can roll out, but there's nothing to go combat with.
Geralt had to face Aradin, but could only hope to beat him with the help
Roach's
of
boss.
The Wild Hunt could be defeated with exceptionally powerful magic, so Triss and Yen set out to reconvene the Lodge of Sorceresses. Avalach, too, began to lay plans of his own.
Geralt, we gotta inspect this area closely. I'll look for clues. You stand there and... well, just stand.
Right.
Will you look at that?
Don't see anything here.
These are hoof prints. Not just any old horses either. These were left by an astral being. Otherworldly. We gotta follow them. Geralt, look!
Dead moths often mean a phantom's nearby.
Thanks, Captain Obvious. Now, what about the smell? Same whiff I caught at the cemetery in Vizima when we were hunting ghouls. The smell of... death.
Smells normal to me. Not taking me for a ride, are you?
Seriously? All right. Now I know what we're up against. Right, Geralt. Let's sum up what we know so far.
We're dealing with some kind of wraith or phantom, most likely. It visits the hermit at night, drinks her blood. Even if we manage to find it, I've got no idea how I could possibly fight it.
Geralt, please, I got this. It's definitely an Umbra, an immaterial wraith. This one's assumed the form of a horse.
An Umbra actually makes sense. Umbra are completely invisible, even to Witchers. But how can you be sure?
Because it's not invisible to me, Doofus. It's right over there.
Oh.
It's getting away! Come on, Witcher! Hop in the saddle! Gotta catch it!
Let's go!
There's the Umbra! Let's go, Geralt! After it! Hey! Gotta save my strength a bit. No telling how long we're gonna need to keep running. Geralt, we gotta have a man-to-horse talk. No offense, but your riding skills, they leave a bit to be desired, buddy. You'd really do me a solid if you could apply a slightly surer hand. Be a little more decisive about where you want me to go. Sometimes I got no idea, buddy. Do I go left, right, toward where I'm standing?
Yeah, it'd be great if you could respond more fluidly to my commands.
Hey, heard this one? Horse walks into a tavern, and the innkeeper says, "Hey, pal, why the long face?" Ah! Let's not lose sight of that Umbra. Can you see it now?
Yeah, it's right there. Run, Roach.
What the fuck do you think I'm doing?
As long as we're being candid, I gotta ask. Why do you sometimes buck me off in the middle of a fight?
First I've heard. I don't recall that ever happening.
Of course you don't.
Melted into thin air. Oh, fuck! Geralt, watch out!
Not good.
Which of the old good demon cats?
Marcello Clerici, knight. Died last year. Was more or less the same age as our hermit. Seems his spirit's become a horse-shaped umbra that's tormenting Penastri.
Why are you telling me this? I can read and draw my own conclusions.
Thinking aloud, that's all. Helps me focus.
Geralt, it's the Umbra! Attack!
Let me explain.
Talk, but make it fast. Why are you tormenting the hermit?
She torments me, refuses to forgive me. I'm denied peace in the afterlife, and it's all her doing. Each day I come and beg her for clemency.
Beg her for clemency. You drink her blood, drive her mad with fear.
I don't know how to explain it, but yes, a monstrous force takes me. Though I also know I'll not have peace till the day Penastri forgives me.
You and the hermit, how do you know each other?
We met as babes, grew up side by side. I loved her. Yet she was always sad. Nothing could cheer her. The world terrified her. I thought her gloom came from being poor. So I did my damnedest to take us from our village, make us a better life elsewhere. Became a squire, took her with me to the palace. But Penastri soon learned nobles are no more decent than peasants, not a speck. Once even I'd grown vile to her eyes, she fled the palace and joined the Flagellants. I left the court to be near her, yet she cast me off. Said she didn't want to know me. When the whip-bearers proved too hard-hearted for her too, she became a hermit. I see it clearly now, though I never understood her while alive. From the grave's dark depth, the living are bright, sharp flares. You see all their thoughts at once? Now I understand why she had to cast me off.
She's full of rage. Probably what turned you into an Umbra. Why take the form of a horse?
A horse? What do you mean? Each day since I died, the power lifts me from my grave and makes me run. Then I return with blood in my mouth. I don't know what this is, how it comes to pass, but I do know the torment will continue until she forgives me. But she sees me as a horse, you say?
Seems so. Same way I saw you. Must have hurt her something awful if she refuses to forgive you, would rather see you suffer. What did you do?
To her? Nothing. But my horse, I flogged it to death. Penastri, she saw this.
You flogged a horse to death?
Proud stallion, my Blaze. But he was a bucker, and tossed me during a tourney. One I'd wanted to win badly. Penastri had been so glad they'd let me stand. Me, a peasant's son. I wanted to win it for her. But that horse made me loose. Rage overcame me. I struck and struck until at last he fell. Oh, the regret. I beg you, forgive me. Absolve me in Blaze's very name.
Can't forgive you for that. Not in my power.
But your horse could? Please, I'd do anything. I'm desperate. Help me. Noble mare, forgive me my sin.
Could free his spirit, pardoning him on behalf of his horse. But you shouldn't do it if you don't think he deserves forgiveness.
Did a rotten thing. Got no excuse. Your horse was loyal. Did the best damn job he could. 'Cause that's how we horses are.
True. I know I deserved what befell me.
But we aren't vengeful, don't hold grudges, don't dwell on being left in monster-infested woods. So, in your poor Blaze's name, I forgive you.
Oh, thank you. I feel it's incredible. Such relief, such lightness.
Good job, Roach.
All right then. Guess we might as well head back. Penastri's nights ought to be ghost-free from now on. Anything to add, Geralt?
Nope. Let's go see her. Phantom's gone. Shouldn't torment you ever again.
I felt a change. I did. As if I'd been released from a cramped, dank cellar. I had come to believe no one could help me. I'm grateful, Witcher. I'm well aware Witchers work for hire, for pay. But I've no coin, alas. I can offer only this.
Potatoes.
Good crop this year. Exceptional.
Ought to thank my horse, actually. Phantom's departure, mostly Roach's doing.
Then I thank you too, noble creature.
Gotta admit, easy peasy with our powers combined. So, what now? We hit the path? Ride to the nearest notice board? Rustle up another contract?
Exactly. Oh, effects of the bruise waning. I can feel it. Won't be able to understand you soon.
Ah, that's horseshit. I mean, I got so much more I want to tell you, and...
Clever beasts, horses. Farewell, Witcher.
All right, Roach.
Move it.
Ooh, 7 experience points. Nice. Oh. Thought I had 7. I thought it just said I had 7. Oh well.
Damn it.
Leave me alone!
Yeah. Stop it. Leave my horse alone. Good job, Roach. Ow. Okay, we need to meditate for an hour. Get all our stuff back.
Master Witcher, come here, please.
I was in the middle of a round of Gwent when the vampires attacked. And I had drawn such good cards. Good day.
Wound doesn't look good. Patch that up quick if I were you, before it starts festering.
If I needed medical advice, I'd have called for a healer. And you look like none such, not even a quack.
Mm-hmm. And if you wanted a Witcher to help you, you should have thought twice about being rude.
Forgive me. The pain's so blasted bad, it's darkened my mood. A foulness has made its lair in the grotto. I barely escaped with my life. I've been eyeing the cave for a storehouse quite some time. Would you look inside?
Guess I could have a look. Not for free, though.
A fair offer.
See what I can do. Wait here, and you need to clean that wound. Trust me.
What do we got? Centipedes?
Wonder what happened.
We got more combat. What are we in combat with? There's nothing here, Gerald. Oh, another centipede. Alright, let's go get our pay.
What's the situation? So, will you see what's amiss in my storehouse?
Done that already. Ran into a few giant centipedes.
And how am I to prevent them from crawling back in?
Don't know. I kill monsters, don't predict the future.
You needn't be cross, Witcher. You shall get a good price on all my goods. In gratitude. Come back in 2 days' time. You will see the fine storehouse I've made.
I'm off. See you later.
Hey. Okay. I got it. Quick question. Who is always putting all these loots in the caves? Some of them are pretty remote. I know, right? Like, who keeps lighting the torches and such? Hot polish will keep centipedes out. Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Whoa!
Invisible wall.
Giddy up. Whoa there, Roach.
Whoa!
Out of the way.
Parchment now.
It's their nest. Yeah. Man, these Kikimora are tough. Yeah, some sort of anti-roach barrier. Gotta heal. Oh boy.
Kiki more breeding ground. Gotta destroy it if they're to disappear for good.
Okay, what's next? That. Come on, Roach. Drowners. Punk. Oh, gotta get out in the water. Okay. Whale? Where's Whale? Don't drown, Geralt. Alright. Where to? Let's go here. We're swimming anyways. We need a bigger boat. I think we're gonna need a bigger boat, he said in Jaws. That's it in here. Come faster, Geralt. Now let's explore this island. Crane Island. Crane Isle. The loot in this expansion is insane. It is. I agree. Come on, climb up, Geralt. You're not gonna climb up, are you? You were trying to hold your breath during this swim. Geralt has a slight advantage. You know, he's got killer whale juice in his blood.
Afoot. Whoa there, sir. I guess those swords on your back aren't there as festoons. Maybe you could help me.
Maybe. Depends.
Well, there's a cave that to my mind would be splendid for aging wine. Not over dry and none too moist.
But?
Well, damn thing's full of noise. The arse-clenching sort. Clinkety, bangety, knockety kind. Sent McClark in to sea, been 2 days. And he's not back.
Okay.
I reckon it's ought to do with the Elven ruins. Blah. That's about the cave. So, lend us a hand, will you?
Talk about my reward.
Could help, provided you can pay.
Ooh, that's a good start.
Agreed.
Fine. I'll have a look in the cave, see what lurks there.
Our brave guardsmen took on the vampires, defending the town with their own breasts and bellies.
Decent. Seems I still have of them.
Gargoyle. Ow. Cheap shot. Should probably put it on the quest that we're on. Oh, we're overloaded. Damn it. Not anything good, even. How do we look with this on? I'm pretty dashing. hanging out in the pool, huh, Geralt?
Is it over? All clear now? Did you manage it?
Yeah, all taken care of.
Ha! And 4 cold witches layabouts and freeloaders? Bollocks! Storehouse will be ready in 2 days at most. And here on in, you've cut rate prices on all my goods.
What you got on offer? Wouldn't mind a glance.
Oh, he won't buy any of that. Dang it. There's a food and... Oh, he'll buy some of this stuff. Out of money. Okay.
So long.
The hats are insane, yeah. And there's a distinct lack of bowl cuts.
Greylocks.
Move it.
Tucked away that beast of there.
Let's go.
What do we got? Vampires. Shit, they won't even let me run away. It's not one thing, it's another.
hot.
Come on, Roach. We gotta find a merchant.
Come on.
Oh, game crashed. Alright, well, I'm tired. We're gonna call that a stream. Excuse me. Thank you for hanging out, everybody. I had a good time. I hope you did too. Thanks for chatting me up, Husky. It's been fun.